Hello everyone, welcome to your Cancer sign wealth reading for the month. I look at all areas of wealth, so anything that makes you feel successful, fulfilled, abundant, prosperous, right? Everything's going well in your life, right? So we'll use the cards and we'll look at 4 areas just to help guide that conversation a bit. And then over here you can see Archangel Ariel has joined, your guardian angel, for your reading, and we'll get a specific message from them. I timestamp below if you just want to jump to your messages. Otherwise, let's hang out together as we get the cards and any initial impressions. So we'll start with the message from the angels. See what the Archangel wants to share with your angels as they look at your soul journey, right? Your soul plan in terms of you achieving true fulfillment and happiness and joy. You want to feel wealthy in this lifetime. Okay, and now we'll get your cards for your check-in. See, how are we doing? What is happening in the world of all our Cancer sign children, souls? It's been a while since I've cleared my throat in a reading, so I don't know if you guys are preparing for a big announcement as it relates to your wealth, or maybe you're about to receive a big announcement related to wealth and prosperity, abundance, big change in your abundance. Let's see what the announcement's going to be. What's the big announcement here? So, kind of dive into the reading. I'm going to start with a possible challenge or possible challenges, if there's any right now, that you're dealing with. Okay. So I keep hearing like that checkmate, obviously language with the knocked over chess piece here. But he's holding the conch shell, which, if you were with me in the intro just now, the clearing of my throat was making me think of an announcement. So this announcement feels like the checkmate announcement. So that means, I'm here. I'm looking at you. This could be someone's profession of, like, the first time someone says, I love you to you. This is someone presenting you a contract. I've seen you. You're on my radar. That's what I'm getting here. That checkmate energy. It's like, I notice you, and I'm letting you know I notice you. That's the sort of the news, the announcement that's coming in. I think it's going to surprise you. I think you're not going to expect this, Cancer. I don't think you're going to expect someone to come up to you and say, like, hey, I want to hire you. Hey, I want to be with you. I want to buy that idea, that product, that whatever value you just showed. I want that. Here's your High Priestess energy. I think the block here for you is, am I going to give it? Right? She's holding on to her crescent moon here. This is you have 2 paths. There's no wrong route. It's just a different route to a possible destination. So you're deciding here, how am I going to approach this? Do I accept the love? Do I accept the offer? Do I counter offer, right? Because it's checkmate. So be willing to be willing to stand like your ground, right? Like your chess pieces do. They protect the queen. Like do what's right for you. That's why there's no wrong decision here, right? You're gonna make whatever decision you make sure it's the right decision for you, and you'll go down either one of these possible routes. Well, we'll see what the possible outcomes are there, maybe. But like I said, there's someone here. Like I said, there's an individual or a company that eyes are locked on you, and they're coming after you. So, job offer. I want what you have. I am locked in on you. You have their favor. So, but like I said, with the shell here, they're gonna make that known. You don't have to ask around. They're gonna come right to you. So we got some advice here from yourself to yourself. Message here from your soul, from spirit. Lovely pairing here. 3 of Swords going into 3 of Cups. So negatives coming in 3 and then followed by positives in 3s. So negatives, examples I was giving in a sign before yours was like hitting all the red traffic lights when you're just trying to get to an appointment, right? They're slowing you down so that your emotional state isn't distracting your driving, because then that's possible accident, which could be incurred a cost, right? To fix the vehicle or even just go through any kind of legality. So protecting finances here. But I think it's more of a message here from your soul, a reminder that you might feel like, oh my God, why is everything happening negative? But it's this balance, right? Sort of what that rule that I just said off the top, which is like 3 kind of somewhat setbacks, experiences that feel negative, followed by much greater, better experiences, right? Closure, ending of opportunities just lead to new doors opening, new possibilities, new experiences. So advice to you is don't forget that when something, bad days are always balanced with a better good day, right? The brighter days. Don't forget that. Everything will be balanced. There's always a balancing, setting things right. So what were a unexpected blessing or blessings that you received recently? So we've got a bit of alchemy here, some angelic, divine feedback, some karmic energy feedback based on some work, some diligence that you've done, some focused attention, whether that was on self. This could be professional or personal growth, and some karmic reward came in, which is nice under the unexpected blessings. I don't think you have felt it yet, actually. I feel like they're saying this is incoming. Like this is the beam just starting to, this is the feedback just starting to come back. Like we see in sci-fi movies when they send out the satellite signal, and then light years later, finally comes back. The response finally comes back. So you're about to feel the response back, the rewards for the efforts here that you've put in. But there's like this sense of like you're gonna physically feel it. You're gonna walk more upright. Your body's gonna feel lighter. There's going to be more money in your wallet. Like you're going to see it and feel it. So you'll know that the universe here is feeding back to you karmic reward. Okay. I'm going to go like this because I want you to be able to see like the primary function of the card. Okay, so possible outcomes. Oh my gosh, celebration. We've got the Pearl, the Ace of Cups, paired with the Eight of Cups, which is in this deck, beautiful scene of you holding on to your destiny. Look at you wielding your fate. You're choosing what's going to happen next. Working with your angels, your intuition, your passions. You've got your eye on your goals. So anything's possible. You're going to be able to take the wheel here and make it, whatever you want, right? You're going to find the pearl, find the perfect opportunity here. A lot of celebration down here in your cards, right? The karmic feedback. Everything gets balanced. There are brighter days, better times. You'll always come back to this energy. And then now your possible outcome is, securing that deal, right? Right here, the checkmate, being successful and playing the checkmate game in negotiations. It's in your favor. The events turn around in your favor and you're in control. You hold the reins. So that's your possible outcome, is you being the boss, you being the one who's making the decisions. The universe, the world is listening to you. You're letting everyone know what the wealth and abundance and prosperity means to you, and you're attracting it in. You know how to achieve it, how to attain it. Quite beautiful. Okay, so messages from the angels, Archangel Ariel and your guardian angel. Let's see what they want to share with you today. Okay. Yeah, they definitely are putting emphasis on this watch out of this negotiation here, right? She's holding on, you're holding on again. This is your IP, your intellectual property. This is your contract. This is your product. This is your idea. There's someone here who's trying to lowball you, who's trying to, sucker you into a deal here, right? So be careful in this negotiation. Now, the story changes, though, if this is fulfillment in your heart center. This is the person coming in and saying, again, hi, this is almost like they're handing you a Valentine. Hello, I like you. Can I take you out on a date? Right? They're professing their love. The Queen is giving you the Queen of Hearts card, like, I want to be with you. This is, back in the day when someone was courting, you would wear their school jacket, or they'd give you their ring to wear, right, before the proposal, just to indicate we're a couple. I'm interested in this individual. I'm all in on you. You're the only one. So there is this sign. So the angels want you to watch for this sign. If someone comes to you and professes how much they enjoy being around you, how attractive you are, etc., there is sort of this green light on them. Like, don't be scared. Like, look at her. She's like, maybe their aggressive nature is just coming from a place of, I don't want, to let the right one go, right? I don't want to let this one go. So in early days, it might be a little scary to you. That's why we have the decision here. Which way are you going to approach this? I think you're either going to ease in or you might go, okay, let's friends first, or let's go ahead and date. But if it is the sort of business proposition, this checkmate, hey, I want what you have, make sure you negotiate, make sure it's in your favor, you retain it, you hold on to it. Right? Finances flowing to you, not to this person that wants to get you into a deal that's favorable for them and not for you. Okay, now they're pairing this with sort of the magic here, right? We've got the cat, the Cheshire cat, that can kind of acts like a genie, right? Makes wishes come true, or gives the advice on how to make a dream a reality. And here you are, like doing your vision board, right? Thinking things through in your head. So there's emphasis here on solidifying your wish, your dream. Give it more details. Give more meat to it. Don't just leave it as a fleeting, passing idea. Like, actually stop and take time to think it through. The angels here really are in favor of this vision that you have, that you're holding, right? Because there's your possible outcome. So if you're going to get yourself to this status of manifestation, you need to start working on details. Fill it in with explicit details. Don't just say, I want to, I want to be rich. Explain the purpose for it. What are you going to use the finances for? The surplus of finances, so I want to increase my wealth for the purpose of, and then fill in those details. So that's what the angels are asking for you to do here. Go ahead and be creative. We love where you're thinking. We love where you're dreaming and wishing about, but we need more details here so that you can take action and we can take action with you. So a little message there, a little encouragement, and we'll check in next month to see where you're at. But just heed this caution about this possible not best deal for you. So just watch out for that.